then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right?
Welcome, everyone. You're now listening to the Say With Your Chest podcast. And I'm your host, Mr. Lightskin Keith Sweat. Thank you to everyone for listening. I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting, especially from a lot of old people that I haven't talked to in a while. So definitely liking all the love I'm getting on YouTube. Shout out YouTube. Appreciate all that. A lot of people liking the visuals. So we're going to keep trying to give you visuals as long as you keep appreciating the visuals. So thank you. I really do appreciate all the love. Now, in addition, we also have Love Up On Me playlist on Tidal. And we also have The Slaps. I know everybody don't have Tidal. I know everybody don't support the black community and things black people support. Like I said previously, I know Jay-Z don't own it no more, but he used to. So we still rocking over there a little bit, and that's where it's free for me. So that's where the playlist at. Check us out. You can always click the link. You can see all the different things we offering. Follow us, subscribe, tap in. Also, we got merch. You see the hat? You see the hat? we cute. Also, we got apron. Check us out. We ran up on Chuck recently, dropped him off an apron. He be showing love, we be showing love. He ain't asked for nothing. We still be showing love. So tap in. Now, only a few more days to tap in to Women's History Month. I know the ladies say it's Women's History Month every month, some kind of way, I think. But only a few more days left, ladies. I haven't heard much, so I'm not sure what y'all doing the rest of the month. It's looking a little regular. After International Women's Day a few weeks ago, it got a little quiet. Sidebar. It was also quiet on March 14th, which was Steak and BJ Day, which I was telling y'all about that nobody was talking about. So I don't really know if anybody supported. Shout out to y'all if you support. Those who didn't, do better. Also, if you're trying to do better in your life, remember, we said previously, Lent, Ramadan. Respect the difference. Show love. Shout out to y'all who still trying to stay strong. Shout out to y'all who still withholding from some important things, giving unto the Lord, some sacrifices. So keep up the good work. I know it's not easy, no matter which way you're supporting. Just only a few more weeks left. Keep it up. I recently visited another church, black church, of course, because that's what we own. And, I feel like I've been enjoying myself lately. I really think I made the right decision to focus a little bit more on a more blacker religious community. However, I can find it a little bit. And I was at a Baptist church, I believe, and when the pastor got up there, soon as he started his sermon, he said, "Hey, I want to let y'all know this sermon is inspired by Kendrick Lamar." I said, "Damn, I need to walk out. This is not what we own. We still singing sexy songs for you. We don't even know who Kendrick Lamar is right now, okay? But not too much." And the pastor's sermon was all about be humble and sit down. Sometimes you just got to sit back and let God do the work and believe and trust in him. So that was the message. I had a nice time visiting this church. I actually been to this church before. It's just been a minute. They got a new pastor, younger pastor. A lot of churches going young to bring back the younger community back in church. The older, younger community. The 40-year-old group who having kids, who having families, who could bring their families to church. That's what they need to grow the church. Also, who making money, who might want to pay their tithes, who looking for somewhere to pay their tithes. They always looking for that. As soon as they hear a new member, they lose their mind. They think more money. I don't know. Maybe not. But shout out to them. Shout out to everybody who trying to find a new church. Continue looking. But continue looking is the key. Then I'm on social media recently, and they got this pastor, what his name is, Michael Todd. He also talking about Kendrick Lamar in his speech. All y'all kind of following the leader, I guess. All y'all go to the same Bible study? I'm not sure. Is Mr. Bishop T.D. Jakes leading this, or Dr. Freddie Haynes, or somebody like that, or the key prominent figures leading any of these Bible study discussions? Because all y'all taking good notes. Because all y'all sermons sounding alike. I don't know. Because we know Mr. Lamar not in nobody church preaching is all I mean. Preaching. For real. But to each, to each. But this pastor, he say, they not like us. I say, no, they not like us. But why you got to have the theme music in the background at church? Why we got to be bouncing in church? But I didn't watch too much of that, so not too much of that, because I thought we was not on that no more, because we still singing sexy songs for you. That's how we feeling all summertime. Like Maul said, this Drake ain't really came out the playlist, but not too much right now. We gonna get to that a little later. Now, I recently saw this pastor speaking about the YNs in church. I liked him a little bit. He said, if I catch your YNs with that ski mask on, you might not be here too much longer. You might go see God a lot faster than you thought. That's it. So YNs, take that ski mask off. Y'all don't know how to ski. That's what he said. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But the pastor, he was talking that good talk, and, you know, I agree. That's the type of pastor I like. Talk that talk. He said he caring if you stepping wrong, and he not asking no questions because his faith is with the Lord a little bit. It's with his peace and the Lord a little bit, but not too much on him. Hey, look, YNs, y'all gonna be in jail if y'all keep playing like that. Also, I believe we keep popularizing a lot of these things. You know, them ski masks was popular at one point. Now all of a sudden, they not. It was always dangerous, though. They say cover up your mouth, not your face, not your eye, not your forehead, none of that. Just your nose and your mouth. That's it. But people do what they want. People follow their own rules and suffer the consequences. That's how the world is treating us these days. We gonna suffer something, some way, somehow. Now, I wish these YNs was doing some more rehabilitation, a little more retraining, rethinking. Going to school, maybe. That would help. That would start a little bit if school was being promoted properly, and if they was being held accountable to go and participate. Now, if you don't want to go and participate, shout out the military. Now, maybe not right now, but before right now, shout out the military. And look, military still got benefits, tons of benefits, continuous benefits. So, shout out to everybody who didn't serve. Shout out to me because I be working for them and be helping support on the back end, not the front end, the back end, okay? From the desk in the office, a little bit, kind of, sort of. So, shout out to them more than me, but a little bit to me. Now, I like a lot of military type movies. I've been overseas before for work. I'm just always intrigued by a lot of these storylines. And recently, I was watching this new movie on Prime. Shout out to Amazon. Now, I don't know if I should be shouting you out because your DEI initiatives, but I like your movies and your prices be right. So, lightly shout out. Not too loud. See, that's the key. Don't be too loud on nobody. Everybody be making mistakes. Everybody not what you think they are, but they still could be decent. Still could be better than everything else you're looking around and seeing. I be trying to shop other places, but I keep coming back to Amazon. That's all I just want to say. Again, not too much, but a little bit. Shout out to Amazon. Now, I'm watching this new movie called The 24th on Prime, like I said. Military movie, and it's all about this black group of soldiers who led this Houston ride in 1917. Now, great movie, I want to say. Recognize one or two characters, but not really. It was the storyline. Now, mind you, I'm watching this at work. Now, I'm working, but I'm watching. I'm watching, but I'm working. So, I hope they're not watching. But I'm watching this movie, and it's all about race. It's all about the dynamics of black and white people not respecting the Negroes who work for the military. Even the military is not truly respecting the Negroes who work for the military now. We've been seeing a consistent theme because Kerry Washington movie we watched not too long ago was very similar. So check out her movie, but also this movie because a lot of things haven't changed since then. Now, people might be being disrespected a little differently, but there's still disrespect. So be careful. Now, these guys on this movie, they were trying to be careful. They were trying to walk that smooth line, do as told. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But a lot of times you had a few bad apples in the crew. You had a lot of people who want to stand up, who don't want to necessarily do as they told, although they might not be wrong. See, that'd be interesting when you're right, but you're still supposed to act like you're wrong. When you're more right than wrong, at least. When you know they more wrong than you, but they got more power. What you gonna do? What decisions you gonna make? And like I said, there was a lot of things went on in this movie. Some questionable things. There was a lot of diversity. There was a lot of exclusion amongst each other. Light-skinned community wasn't too popular back then. They ain't like Mr. Light-skinned Keith Sweat over there. They had a gentleman over there. I don't want to talk too much, but I want to promote. And they had a light-skinned gentleman on there. We're going to call him Light-skinned Keith Sweat Senior. Because this was 1917, so that's back in the day. So they didn't really like their own kind, but they was trying to give him special privileges, but he wasn't asking for that. He had options, but he wanted to be included. He wanted to be around and give back and be with the crew that he knew and he loved, and he wanted to be with his own people. So, I like that about the guy. The guy stood for a lot of good things, even though people didn't always believe. At the end of the day, they wind up saying that they really did look up to him, and that really impressed him. That really, fulfilled him. That's what gave him that energy. That's what he wanted at the end of the day. Even though when he got it, it wasn't when he wanted it, but he got it and he stood in it proudly. So I thought it was a very great movie. Check it out. Be careful. You watching it at work and you work in areas like me, because might not have you mentally, thinking like you know what I mean? They want you to think. So if you want to try to think differently, watch this, because this going to have you, keeping your mind sharp, fresh, aware. So tighten up. Look, I be watching a lot of TV, but what I'm going to always keep watching is Law and Order. I just want you to know. They always back. There's always good episodes. You need to watch. That's it. I don't need to talk too much on what Olivia be doing. She running things. Check her out. She handling business. So, Law and Order Classic. I'm trying to get my daughter into Law and Order. She says she want to kind of go the direction of law, maybe. Again, after softball, after bowling, after some of these scholarship initiatives, pay for some things. But we support what she wants at the end of the day. But I'm trying to get her to see if Law and Order is what we might want to do one day. Almost following her daddy's steps, because he almost was doing some things like that. But I'll tell y'all about that later. Now, Abbott Elementary, of course, we watching that. We watching every episode on time. However, one thing we didn't know, we didn't know Janine in real life married a white man. Again, nothing wrong with marrying a white man, if that's what you want. I'm just saying, the show Black, I just be a little caught off guard. That's it. I just be wondering how you could be something this way and be a little more different this way. I don't know. But I still like the show, and I guess they no longer an item. I don't know. Maybe he'd get jealous. Maybe too much popularity for her, because she been in the spotlight, and maybe I've been not seeing him or looking, but I ain't been seeing him at all. So it's going to be interesting to see how this all play out. Hopefully he go quietly. A lot of ladies don't go quietly when it's the other way around, but the guy he's supposed to go quietly. He's not supposed to get nothing. I don't really support that part, but not too much on that. Now, what I am supporting is, again, watching things that's being played on Netflix, but not on Netflix, okay? But not too much. So they got the new show called The Residence. The lead detective on the show, she come from Orange is the New Black. I believe I'm saying this right. Uzo Aduba. I think she's playing a phenomenal role in the show. I'm almost done. Got about 2 more episodes left. So I really, really like this show. Detective type murder mystery type show. A lot of famous people in the TV series. I believe it's about 8 episodes. Like I said, I'm almost done. Really, really good. We'll talk a little bit more about how it ends, but check this one out. We coming back next episode talking about how this ended. So if you don't watch as fast as me, you're going to have to skip this next time. So I'm giving you a warning that this is pretty good. You should watch it. It's not that long. You ain't doing nothing else. I know y'all didn't run to the movie theaters to go see the new Jonathan Major movie called Magazine Dreams. Now, I want to see it. This movie actually was supposed to come out about 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago. Because I remember when he was doing well in life, they was promoting this movie. And they were talking very, very highly about how well he did and his physique, and it's all about a bodybuilder, and It's a great movie. Now, I don't know if I'm going to run to the theaters to see this again. Shout out to Plug. But we going to wait a couple of weeks so it could be super clear on what we be watching our stuff on. But, we going to definitely check this out. Again, we don't have to see stuff as soon as it come out. We're not that nosy. We don't have to rush to talk about everything. Sometimes you be patient. Sometimes when it's for you, it's for you. But I do think it's going to be a great movie. I also think it's great timing that he got all this stuff going on. Recently married, he handling his business, I suppose, or this is a way to jumpstart your career back, bro. I don't know. It is what it is. We don't need to be in your business if you keep us out your business. That's all. That's all. I think y'all done shared enough. I think you was able to finally get this movie distributed in theaters. So now we could not need to talk about y'all relationship for a minute. That's all. And now maybe y'all exes could be quiet because nobody talking about y'all. I don't know, but hopefully the movie going good because that's what you want people to talk about you and spend some money to see your movie. But you are a phenomenal actor, bro. And whether all this stuff happened before or not, I'm pretty sure the movie pretty good. Now, another movie I haven't seen, I'm not rushing to see, but when the plug says it's cool to see, Captain America. Look, I'm going to watch it. I watched the Marvels. Oh, we're not talking about that right now. Hey, Anthony Mackie, I don't need to agree with your style to agree with your style. Hey, bro, I agree with anybody who won't take charge of their children's lives, who going to be active, who going to participate, who going to set rules, who going to set standards, who going to be consistent in their messaging, who's going to be involved, who going to be a leader, leading the way they want to lead, making the mistakes you going to make on your own, but taking charge. I like how people talk confidently about what they believe in, male or female. But we shouting out the men right now because we could shout out the men before Father's Day. We only get that one little day. We don't even get the month of June. They didn't get that the Juneteenth, and some other things. But we'll celebrate fathers all year round over here on the Say It With Your Chest podcast. But Anthony Mackie, I'm not necessarily celebrating you, but I do like your style. I do like how you stood tall in what you believed in terms of your parenting. I've had to do a lot of those same things, sir. Again, not the same way. I don't really agree with your style per se, but I like that you're setting standards in your household. And you ain't got no problem talking about it in front of others. You're not tucking your tail about what you believe in and why you believe in what you believe in. So I like that because I do the same thing, and there's not too many people who agree with me. I've not been as supported as you may think. A lot of people interject privately. Maybe not privately, but just I know that people don't necessarily like some things I be doing and how I be moving and maybe how hard I can be. But what I do know is the world is super hard and that you have to prepare these children. You have to provide for these children. You have to teach these children. You have to help these children even when they don't know how to help themselves. Even when you don't necessarily know how to help them, but you still trying to help them and trying to let the mistakes be different than the mistakes were for you. So I like that. And I believe in that as well. And I support anybody who out here doing what they need to be doing for their kids. Now, sidebar. Daylight savings hit about 2 weeks ago. And I feel like I've been feeling it every day. I feel like I'm still playing catch up. I feel like nothing has slowed down yet, or I have not caught up yet. That 1 hour change has affected my life these last couple weeks. I'm hanging on. I'm hanging strong, but I'm barely making it a little bit, okay? I don't know. I need a break. I need a week-long break. Shout out to Jamie. I was supposed to go visit and had to cancel, change of plans. Not necessarily cancel. We're going to call it reschedule. We'll be back soon. I'm going to hit you up. But shout out to Kid. The kid got some things going on. Kid traveling a little bit. Kid got a sporting events going strong right now. Had to let her mama know. This the busy season for us every year. February until school is out is always pretty strong, as both our sports are moving pretty heavily, as well as school is always super tight and finishing strong. So she's a little overwhelmed these days, but we still handling business and we trying to reward as best as we can. So keep up the good work to the kid. We just had spring break, and luckily, for the first time in a while, we didn't do much. We just rested. Luckily for her, all she needed to do and all she really wanted to do was rest and get her hair rebraided. So that's what we got done. Treated her a couple times to some food, a couple places she haven't had in a minute, and we chill. Beat up in some cards. Can't be letting them win. They be talking too much trash. So, shout out to her. Hey, shout out to her mama who don't be listening to the pod, I hope. But, you got to come together sometimes and hash things out for the bigger purpose, for the bigger goal. Somebody got to be the bigger parent. And in theory, we both do. Can't just be one-sided out here. Didn't make the kid with just one side, so you need two sides. That's just how that goes. But it's not always that easy, so shout out to y'all who making it do what it do by yourself. Keep working at it, but shout out to you. In co-parenting, there's a lot of things you got to always deal with, and these kids always got something going on. Just because you not with the other parent don't mean they don't treat y'all like y'all not there. Like they can't go to whoever they need to go to get what they need. So these kids be really messing up the household if we really want to talk about it. If we want to really get to it, it's these kids who need to be blamed for why some things don't be going how it could be going. Or it's the ladies who be wanting these kids. I don't know, but not too much on that. Just know you got to compromise. You got to swallow your pride. But you got to stand up when standing up needs to be standing up. So you better know when you believe in you and what you doing, okay? And the research and the work you didn't put in. Be confident in your stuff if you're holding yourself accountable. It works. I'm just letting you know it works. Now, won't he do it? You see, Harvard gonna allow some of y'all, not all of y'all, to go there for free. Because most of y'all under the 200,000, okay? Especially if y'all not with the other parent. One household under 200,000, more than likely. So y'all kid could qualify to some degree, okay, financially, okay. Now, I don't know if they can qualify based on the education requirements because they still got those, okay? Just letting you know, I don't want y'all to be disappointed. I know a lot of y'all thought y'all could apply. I just want y'all to know they still checking the grade. We not accepting no C's. We still not accepting too many B's, all right? So keep that in mind. If you're not at the top at your school, you more than likely still can't come to that school, all right? But I want all y'all to go, okay, so that when the other schools start to open up, it'll be time for mine to go, all right? So we got a couple in mind. that we want to be free. Because we might go there. Those that got good softball teams, that's the ones we looking at. Those who got newly developed but a lot of money bowling teams, all right? We looking for them too. So, we're going to be visiting schools real soon. I think we're going to start next year doing some tours because we're not going to be waiting till the last minute. We not going to not already know what we're doing going into the senior year. Just letting you know. I knew what school I was going to before senior year or during senior year of high school, something like that. Early, I knew. I wasn't stressing. Moving on. Hey, look, y'all. Rest in peace to the free bags at Southwest. What we gonna do, y'all? I already told y'all should have been stopped checking all them bags. A lot of y'all keep overpacking anyway, so I think this is a good thing. I really do think this is moving in the right direction. A lot of y'all be overpacking for these trips. Don't even be going nowhere that long, but be having extra outfits. And got the nerve to want to go shopping too. Like, y'all doing too much. I need y'all to make a little bit more better decisions that have some better commitment involved in the decision-making process. That's all. Just make sure that you go ahead and actually commit to the shoes at least. Pick 2 pair of shoes and commit. And guess what? You don't have to check it in the bag. You go actually wear it. And then guess what? Free up a little extra space in the suitcase. The smaller suitcase. Not the big one that you just throw all the clothes in. Don't try to fold them up good. You roll in your clothes or something like that. Don't do that. Like, sit your stuff in there gently, neatly, and watch how you could get everything you need all in that carry-on, okay? Now, hey, I know they charging for the bags, and I just want to let you know early. You heard it here first. They gonna be super tight with making sure your bag is the right size. I just want to let you know. I ain't even talked to nobody yet, but I'm letting you know they gonna start making you put your bag in that little box to see if it fit in. So you better get the appropriate bags. If not, they gonna harass you. There's gonna be some issues trying to get to your seat. That's all I'm saying. Some people gonna hold it up for sure. And they didn't even release how much they gonna charge for the bag. Now, they're not charging too much. People might pay for the little bag. They hit you with $25 a bag. People might pay that. A lot of people gonna pay that. $50 a bag. Few people might pay that. You might have to increase the capacity limit. They won't say under 50 pounds. We need to go to about 75 pounds if we're paying for the bag. That's all I'm saying. I can stuff whatever I want if I'm paying, but I don't know what they're going to do. See, a lot of these airlines want to go and be like Spirit, but charge more money and give you a little bit better quality. I was on one of them Southwest planes recently. Quality was decent. Seats still wasn't that comfortable, but it looked all right. Even had them plugs right in front of you, so you could just charge your stuff up. I like that part, but a little too late, especially after talking about no more bag. I know y'all was having some of the planes have some of them a few years ago, but y'all was still trying to use them old planes. Y'all wasn't upgrading fast enough. Now all of a sudden, y'all done made this bag announcement. Now all of a sudden, y'all got the fresh planes ready to roll out, huh? I see what y'all doing, though. I see what y'all doing. But we're going to have to cut back, y'all. We're going to start driving again. Y'all won't buy them nice cars. Time to get on the road. Now, gas prices, gas prices kind of moving. They be doing some things a little bit, but what you going to do? Frontier Airlines say you come to them. They say they about to change their stuff. They said they like that model. And it's an untapped market right now. They going tap. So I ain't never flown Frontier. I don't really know what they be looking like. So maybe check it out, figure it out, or stop spending money. How about we stay at home a little bit? How about we entertain where we at? How about we don't go outside so much? Nobody cook no more. There's other things you can buy at the grocery store than eggs. That's all I'm saying. I get it, eggs went up, but they got other things you could cook. I get it, bird flu. I get it. But I'm saying you could do other things. That's all you know how to make? Come on, you could do something else. Again, all y'all want to do is get catered to. That's it. Nobody want to cater to nobody else. That's it. Nobody want to work. Nobody want to work. Then you can't trust nothing these days, no way anyway, but y'all don't want to do it yourself. Y'all still going buy cookies, huh? Y'all still buying cookies outside of Walmart, outside of Kroger, outside of Publix? Y'all hear they got metal, lead in them cookies. They got lawsuits. Y'all still eating? I don't know. See, I wasn't really no Girl Scout cookie eater like that. Pause. Well, no, man. Unpause. Maybe I'm a yeah, Girl Scout cookie eater. Yeah. Anywho. Not too much. Hey, moving forward. Foldable iPhone coming out soon. Who's still spending money? Y'all still buying phones every year? Every other year? You know, I know they gonna start acting up soon, right when a new phone about to come out, and I know it look nice. But guess what? You don't like calling the few people you got now. You don't even like picking up the phone when they be calling. That means you don't need to upgrade. You ain't got about 15 people you talking to consistently on the phone. You don't need to upgrade, bro. That's all I'm saying. Make sure you using it before the upgrade. Don't just be upgrade just so you looking up to date. A lot of y'all just wanting to be up to date. Y'all see it's new. Y'all see y'all got some money. Y'all can't go nowhere because y'all married. Y'all stuck at the house. So y'all spending some money on unnecessary things. That's it. I get it. But I don't get it because that don't make no sense. Just go out. Just go do something. Find your hobby or something. But stop giving Apple all your money, please. Like, you just don't have to do it like that. Now, some other places you're not going to be able to give your money to too much longer. Forever 21, filed for bankruptcy, going away. You know, I know these teenagers still be thinking they can shop some of these stores, or maybe they look all right. Maybe some of y'all think y'all teenagers still shop at some of these stores. Maybe, I don't know. But, I mean, everything about to start shutting down real soon. Y'all see Hooters. No more Hooter girls. No more boobies. And I ain't gonna lie, you know, I never really liked their food, but they ladies was never really, I mean, they wasn't really doing it for me over there. That's not really, you know, not my thing, I guess. I don't know, but they never really, you know, had good selections like that for real. But you supposed to be there for the wings, so, you know, but the wings wasn't good either. I'm not eating wings, but whatever. You know, hey, I heard Walgreens, they got bought out. Not too much, you know. Private firm, private group. Look, people can't afford stuff. Everybody you learn hasn't been efficient. I be saying it, but they don't want to listen to me. But this is what I do. But they don't want to listen to me. Tried to tell y'all. Even the grocery store back home then shut down. Libraries then closed. You know, it's just crazy. Look, I got a JCPenney right here by the house, holding on strong. Guess what? Ain't gonna make it too much longer. Parking lot be empty. And I don't go in. I don't need nothing. So, but JCPenney used to be one of my little joints. I go in there and put together a few outfits for the cheap. So, if I couldn't really get that Dillard's budget or that Macy's budget, that JCPenney, I had enough flavor to, go do my thing over there. So shout out to JCPenney back in the day. But right now, look like y'all hanging on by a small string bikini right now. That's where we, on the beach, a small string bikini. Now, you see they finally arrested those 3 guys who was affiliated with the fraternity and seemed like was a part of the killing of Caleb Wilson. Now, sad story again. This is not new, y'all. Again, they just don't all have depth involved, but we always have some stuff be going on. And these are some private communities who stick together, who know how to keep their mouth shut. At least some of them do, because some of them, they saying some things. They talking about some things. They not supposed to be talking out here, but they talking, so they be having videos where some of these members of some of these groups saying what be going on. It's sad that, people think that violence solves something, that it accomplished something. Being punched in the chest doesn't prove anything. But some black men, who's a part of this, who's going to have to pay for their action. Now, I wonder if Boosie going to have to pay for his actions because said he wasn't supposed to be promoting the death in no scholarship fund, especially when you ain't already established nothing yet, Boosie. You were a little misleading. Sounded like you had already did some things, had already had some things in the works, not just a little idea. And come to find out all you got is an idea and that you was going to do some stuff when you got back home and they said they going to take some legal action, Mr. Boosie. They said you was only doing this to promote the Boosie Bash this past weekend. Now, Boosie a great marketer. I ain't going to hold you. But I think it's some truth in some of this, and I think there's some not truth in some of this. But it's just sad again. More disturbing things in the black community. We don't need to be talking about nothing that's not about what happened and what kind of justice we gonna get. We don't need no drama right now, okay? But drama is black folk middle name, so not too much on us right now. But a little bit on us because they had this guy who was from Illinois, I saw in the news, where he impregnated a handicapped woman. Now, that's the weirdest thing in the world. You can't trust people. You can't. You can't trust people. You cannot take your eye off your kids. You cannot take your eye off your loved ones if they can't help themselves. You just don't know who to trust with your valuable. See, being trustworthy is not being perfect, is not doing everything, but it is doing the right thing. It is making sure that you can trust your family members. It does mean that you trust the safety of your children with these people. At least if they taking your money, they at least provide a good service. But you see people hiring people who not being held accountable for their actions, and it's starting to show. It's not just right there though, but I definitely want to point that out. That's just nasty. What makes these guys do these type of things? They're just horrible people in the world who think to do horrible things that you would not think everyone would do. You would think there would be some standards, some things that was off limits, and you just see every day that some people don't have no standards. Somebody else who didn't have any standards. There was this embalmer in Texas, a lady. She holding class at the shop. I think this was in Houston. She being charged with mutilating a corpse. The corpse was of a sex offender who passed away. This lady cut off his penis and stuck the penis in his mouth. Now, he was a sex offender, so he deserved it. So it shouldn't be too much on her, but she shouldn't have done this at all. And who snitched? Can we talk about that? Or can we not talk about that? Maybe not. I want to also know who snitched on the 2 educators who was beating up and abusing the 10-year-old autistic boy at the daycare. You know, you want to commend snitching on that occasion a little bit. And to some degree, it's probably just the parents watching the videos and going back and replaying things, you know, or seeing bruises or listening to their kid when they come home and cry or share how their day was, and then you do some investigating. But it's sad. You trusting a lot of things you love, including your loved ones, with people you don't know, but you feel like are going to do their job. And you never know. You never know. Just like you never know who could be urinating in your water bottle. See, that's what I'm saying, Texas. What y'all doing? Y'all need to tighten up. Then I think the guy only got like 5 years in jail, this janitor. Like, why are these people thinking about doing these weird type of things? Like, why are you leaving your water bottle around unattended? See, my grandma told me, don't leave that drink around. You leave that drink and you come back, throw that drink away, and buy you another drink. Now, I do believe, now that I think about it some more, that prices was really cheap for my grandmother back then, as nobody throwing away liquor these days. These liquor prices not cheap now that I'm back outside. But I understood the concept she was saying, you know, but I thought alcohol killed things too. But anyway, not too much on that. Just listen, do as you told, not as you think about it your way. Now, the girl who slapped the other girl with the baton in the race, she got charged as well. So they're not cutting people slack. And you see, in a good bit of my stories, they're not really caring if you black or white. Everybody kind of getting a little something, but I will say it seemed like one side getting charged a little lesser than what I would think they would get. Now, I think some of the black folk getting charged exactly what they should be getting. I'm just saying, I don't think the other side getting charged close to what they should be getting. So keep that in mind when you're out here doing things, because look, I don't know what's going on these days. Where them fans at? Hit me one time. Where them fans at? Hit me 2 times. Where them fans at? Hit me 1 time. Whoa, whoa, I got my boots on the ground. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Y'all don't like that? Y'all don't be out here stepping? Y'all don't be out here moving around, grooving around? See, a lot of y'all don't know how to, you know what I mean? Don't be outside. Like I said, don't be outside. You know, I be outside. I know what they doing. You know what I mean? I know what we be on outside a little bit, just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. I know what they like. I know what they like. You know what I mean? They also like that on who? On me. My information is of a real bitch. You on your shit. You on your shit. You the one ain't nobody fucking win. The fuck? Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't even be listening. You know, y'all don't be outside. You know what I mean? I know what they like. You know, I be playing some of the songs, some of the times, you know, just hype me up. That's it. Hype me up sometime. Hype the podcast up a little bit more than what you be doing. How about that? Hype that up. You know, now I won't let y'all know I'm also hyping up that new Leon Thomas and that new Chris Brown Mutt remix. I'm hyping it up. Some more. I was already hyping it up, but we really hyping it up some more. Chris Brown, Chris Breezy, the GOAT, R&B GOAT, doing his thing as always, blessing us with his lyrical excellence. We appreciate that. We will be playing all summer. Although we already was playing the song all summer, but we gonna keep playing it, I guess. They not ready for another new song, so not too much. But I like everything Chris Brown be doing. So we give grace and mercy. People can redeem themselves, and he's done so. So not too much. But now that Playboy Carter new album, I told Jamie, hey bro, everything ain't gotta be for you. Everything ain't for the old heads. Everything ain't for you, Unc. Sometimes you got to stay in your lane, bro. I haven't even went to listen. You know, talked to Noah. Noah said, yeah, I checked out a couple. I said, bro, what you doing? You know that's not for you. But you just won't go see. You know, I like a couple. I know. They had a lot of songs on there, and all you got was a couple. Yeah, it's not for you. But it's cool. It's cool. You want to see what the hype all about. I get it. I don't want to get it. So I wait to get it. I wait to check it out. I'm going to check it out, though. But I'm going to wait to each. Stop following the leader, though. To each, though. Again, we listening to Drake and Party Next Door over here. I miss you. I'm talking to you, baby. I miss you. We like R&B. That's what we like over here on the Say It With Your Chest podcast. That's it. We like the ladies. We love R&B music because R&B music supposed to be for the ladies. That's what that's supposed to be. You know, and when the ladies make R&B music, 'cause we like the ladies who make R&B music, they talking about they mans and them, they ex-mans and them, love stories. That's what we want here. We want to hear about a little problem and then a little happiness and a little combination of some things. That's it. I do want to ask a quick question though. Why we still going on the Millennium Tour? Okay, I know they still look young. It don't look like they've aged at all. You know, they got Bow Wow, Trey Songz, Omarion for sure. The rest of them, I'm just saying, y'all still going to watch this? You know they just need some money, right? You know that money running out and need you to come on back. You know, Omarion say get up though when you come. Like make sure you're not sitting down. And Trey Songz say you might want to sit down when he up there because if you run up, he might almost be ready because it was a little late. It was a late reaction, Trey. I just want to let you know that, you know, you wasn't ready. You got beat up that day if he had wanted to because he was that close. You didn't know what was going on. So, close call, bro. You know, you be having a lot of close calls. I ain't going to hold you. I don't know what's true or not. Keke Palmer said a lot of it true, but you be having a lot of close calls. I don't know. It seemed like you love the ladies more than they love you. See, that's rule number one. That's not the right rule. You need to love who love you. Can't be loving who don't love you. That don't work. But figure it out. Now, I wish sisters got along a little bit more than not, although they did post a little picture together, so everybody can come back together. Everybody can reconcile. And sometimes, like Tamar said, her sister just was gaslighting a little bit. Now, I had to go see what gaslighting really meant. I wasn't sure. They say it's a form of emotional abuse where an abuser manipulates a victim into questioning their own reality, sanity, and perceptions, often leading to confusion, anxiety, and isolation. I don't know. Manipulation. Ugh. I don't want none of that. Trying to change it, trying to flip the script. I think ladies, not too much, not too much. Women History Month. I'm just saying, changing the narrative, trying to make it be about them. Is that what guys like me? Maybe I'm wrong. I got to do some more research, so not too much on the ladies. Hey, we want to celebrate the ladies. Hey, Glorilla. Glorilla, you taking applications for that dance you be doing on stage? I'm just saying, when it comes to sitting there, I'm just saying who apply, how you apply. I just want to communicate that to my platform, my audience. I want them to know if they go into the show, how they could sit on stage. I don't know, Glo. I don't know if you got some work done, bro. I don't know, but I'm saying you be in the gym. So you at least confusing. You at least questionable. That's good. That mean it look good on you a little bit. That's what that mean. I'm not saying it do. I'm just saying it mean that if it's close. I don't know. I don't be in women's business like that. So I'm not trying to find out. But the fellas seem like they be happy, Glo, while you be up there. I don't know. Look like you been working on some things. I don't know. I don't know. Not too much on you though. Not too much on you. Now, hey, ladies, y'all wasn't saying nothing when Usher was doing these things, passing out cherries and stuff. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all be going on the stage anytime some man be ready to call y'all up there. So a lot of y'all be losing y'all relationships behind going up there for one of y'all celebrity crushes, right? So the fellas can't have nothing. We ain't get it. Steak and BJ Day. Remember the date for next year, March 14th. I'm just saying, we ain't get that. Y'all skipped over that, and we can't even watch Glorilla. They make you tie your hands up. You can't move nothing. You can't touch nothing. You can kind of touch, but you can't touch with your hands. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's what they say. That's what I saw. I don't know. Some other things I don't know. The lady from En Vogue. You just want some attention. You're not making no music, I don't think. And if you are, they must not like it. Go reconcile with your old members, maybe. You was in a few groups, so you got options. Go see who liking you again if you say sorry, but they say you was the problem. Hey, ladies, sometimes it's you. Sometimes you the common denominator. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Nah, Jermaine Dupri, sidebar. We not really liking what you were saying on a couple of things recently, so just even though you were probably a little right on this one, but just it's cool to chill, bro. But y'all got big money, so you can't tell big money nothing when they got big money like that. People with big money be doing what they want to do. They say what they want to say. They move how they want to move, and then they deal with it how they deal with it, I suppose. Just like Lizzo confronting Carisha on IG Live. This generation weird. All y'all want show y'all business on social media. Everybody want to record. I won't curse y'all too, but I don't want no evidence. I don't want nobody to see. I just want to do it. That's the thing. Why y'all want somebody to see what happened? Why you need proof? Just do it. Stand on it. And do what you got to do. But nobody need to know but you and whoever was around. That's it. But That's how you know everybody ain't real friends out here. You know, all this fake. But that conversation was real because, you know, that was big Lizzo right there. No, not too much on Lizzo, but that was not little Lizzo. And she was going to pounce on Carisha, okay? And not the pouncing Carisha like, because she was asked a couple questions and Carisha answered. But it seemed a little shaky. That's all I'm going to say. I don't really think Lizzo liked all that, even though she still asks. See, that's my thing. When you know you ain't going to like something, why you still asking to still hear something? I don't know. And who thinking Carisha going to say all the right things at the right time all the time? Nobody. So why you in your feelings because it was about you this time, Lizzo? See, ladies, y'all be wanting to pick and choose when y'all getting your feelings. I don't know. And look, Lizzo, I like the little song, but it sounds like the old song. So can I get something else? That's all I'm saying. I don't want to come too hard on you. Pause, unpause. But I'm just saying, it sounds the same as all the other stuff, bro. We need to diversify our portfolio a smidge. Now, the Breakfast Club thought they was going to diversify their portfolio when Just with the Mess said she was going on maternity leave. Now, ladies, just because you leave don't mean nothing stop. First off, we was doing some things before you got here. How about that? First off, you don't run nothing. How you gave some things, how you made some decisions. Again, you contributed some opinion. That's what sounded like to me, you know. And people like your opinions. Your opinions had good value. They appreciated your they pr- they appreciated your suggestion and they implemented some of that. Because sometimes you want to make sure that the people who are temporarily providing relief is also cool with the people who not going to be here for a while, right? You want to make sure that they can have a good smooth transition. But it seemed like this didn't transition back as smoothly. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all, not too much on you ladies. I will say though that Jess gonna eventually come out and say this is related to postpartum, okay? But move past that real quick. I'm just saying it's a thing. That's what she gonna eventually say. But she was in her feelings. Yes, the show is better without her. Yes, that raw, authentic style she has been elevated to something a little more efficient. You know, we like people who sound good, who read well, who not always arguing or in their feelings about the wrong thing. But you did have some points. I do believe that your other teammates didn't handle things the best way. Now, like you also pointed out, did we expect them to? And in addition to that, when somebody asks you a question, be honest with your answer. That's all you can do. And again, if you're not as honest as you need to be, then you got to take what comes with some of that. Lauren is the lady who she got issues with, all because she's better than her. Seem like have been able to transition some of these things into some positive things for herself. She got her own little show coming out soon. I like that. You know, I love how iHeart is supporting her as they wanted her to stay in that role at the end of the day. See, the people cashing the checks like her. They like what she was bringing to the table. But Charlamagne and Envy probably like Jess and made that decision and got some pull. So now they got two ladies. But now they see they only need one, and it's not the first one. But after everything that went on, they might try to see if they could do it with just themselves. Now, I've been stopped watching. Not sure if y'all watching. I don't even watch the interviews anymore. A lot of drama unnecessarily. That's all I want to say. That's really all I want to say. And hey, Jess, some of this some karma. because because why you had to go mess with Shaq like that? Why you had to go tell his business? Why you had to go see something then say something? I don't like that. I told y'all snitches get stitches. And look at you. Look at how your world get turned upside down. Just look how you look in the news these days, Miss Jess. That's all I want to say. Be careful. Hey, y'all stay safe out there. Them laws ain't playing. Look, I think I'm about to stop driving fast. I think I'm about to get out of the sport mode and go into comfort mode, okay? Go into efficient mode. That's it. I think I'm going to get in the smart mode real soon because these laws not playing for real. I see them hiding and ducking around. Now, I be having my Waze app on all the time, so I see when they coming. But you got to be careful. Sometimes you get distracted. And as I've been trying to be more conscious of not using my phone while I be driving, all I noticed today, everybody using their phone. I'm like, dang, I guess I wasn't by myself. But got to stay safe out here. Got to stay safe away from bad drivers as well as the cops. But more importantly, the cops. Now, if you're really doing some things, the cops are watching you and listening to you as you continue to tell on yourself or do things that you know you're not supposed to be doing. And they come and find you now. I know they let NBA YoungBoy out, but they letting a lot of them YNs in, okay? Now, they like old YNs. Mr. Big U, not too much on y'all, because not too much. But seem like they done took all of y'all, so maybe we could talk a little bit. Now, seem like y'all don't be doing the business too well out that way. That's what I'm hearing. As well as, bro, you still committing crimes after doing a little time already? Mm, mm. Do better, bro. Need to do better, bro. This ain't it, unless that's what you like, but that ain't it. Now, I wonder what's true and what's not true. We gonna see. I didn't like your story and your little videos. You looking for some sympathy. You ain't sound convincing. Just throw that out there, bro. But moving on. Hey, I lived in Dallas. I like Yellow Beezy music. I didn't really hear about Mo3 until after he passed away. Just being honest. But that was a sad, sad case. I know that bridge very well, and that was some foul stuff they was doing. These YNs be doing whatever they want, and these cops still figuring things out slowly but surely. And I think it was some snitching because they been got the guy who actually did the shooting, but it seemed like they wanted the man who hired the shooter. And Mr. Beezy and Mr. Yellow. I hope y'all really about this life if y'all really about that life, playing like y'all about that life. Because when you're inside, that life ain't the same. That's what I hear. Casanova was out here saying it ain't the same on the $1 million worth of game interview recently. He said jail ain't it. He said he's stressed. And he said he a 3-time offender. He said he not even doing time for what he was actually getting caught up for. He said he took a plea deal for something else. Something he ain't even have, just for reduced sentence. And that reduced sentence still 15 years. That's why I'm like, ooh, 15 years. I mean, maybe you need to snitch a little bit, I guess. I think you shouldn't snitch. But if you about to do some time, then just know people talking. Just know there's some time involved. People talking. People gonna be doing some talking, so better do the crime by yourself. I don't know. Don't tell nobody, though. Don't have no witnesses, because people snitching. So keep that in mind. But Casanova, good interview. But he said, jail ain't it. He said, but when you get in here, ain't no coming and staying neutral. He said, you're going to have to pick a side or a side going to pick you. So figure that out. And a lot of times you already chosen based on your skin color. So you better go with your skin color before you get inside, is all I'm saying. But maybe not all the way like Mr. Big U and them. I'm just saying support black and brown people a little bit more, since that's who you're going to need to be supporting anyway. You see how Kanye and Diddy was trying to support each other a little bit, even though that was funny and not funny. But I kind of liked it. I did. I thought it was genuine a little bit. I thought Kanye needed to hear some of that a little bit, and it was nice to hear Diddy a little bit. I don't know what's gonna be. He not on trial for the video. I just want to let y'all know that. He already paid that up. You know what I mean? He gave us some money for that. So that's over. He not on trial for that. He on trial for some other charges. They say he on trial for them young ladies, in some kind of way, So I don't know. That's nothing to play with, That's why I tell y'all need to play closer to your own age. It ain't gonna never be questionable, but a lot of y'all be liking to play kind of questionable. But not too much on Kanye, not too much on Mr. Well, he not loved no more, but we not gonna talk about them too much. I'm just gonna say we need each other to be able to make each other be better. That's it. We not gonna get better through other people. We gonna have to figure it out amongst ourselves. That's all I'm gonna say. But y'all don't want to listen to me. Kim and Kanye don't want to listen to each other either. You see what he doing? He got the audacity to say, they gonna let this white lady have control over these black kids. I'm like, but they her kids. The white lady you chose. Like, what are we talking about? Choices. I don't know, Kanye. Nothing about you seem healthy at all. I don't know what you doing, dog. But figure it out. Now, I know I didn't fill out no brackets for March Madness. I was not trying to figure it out. I don't watch. I've been telling y'all, we not watching until this time. And when we do watch, we only watching just because sports are on TV. Now, we watching the ladies, though, a lot more. Because we like a lot more of the teams over there. But I'm going to give y'all my picks. I'm going to tell y'all who I want to be in the Final Four on both. Now, I'm not sure exactly the men's seeding enough to know who coming out of each division like I know the ladies, but I will say I know 4 teams that I think might have a chance. Now, I like Kentucky. I like Florida. I like Alabama. I don't really want to show no love to Duke, but you got to throw them some love. But I'm going to show a little love to Auburn, okay? So it's going to be questionable. All of them been a little shaky, but I like what could potentially happen. So that's on the men's side. Now on the ladies' side, LSU. We're going LSU. I was going to say USC, but I think Juju got hurt. So we're going to say some prayers for Juju. Now, I hope that wasn't Jaden Mama who was saying some different kind of prayers because she made her switch seats, okay? She was getting a little too close to her son. Now, her son a little older, so maybe she was protecting Juju. Maybe that just was some, mama doing mamaly things. Oh, I like that word, mamaly. Anyway, I love that, a little bit. Again, parenting the way you want to parent for yours. The ones you had, the ones you didn't spend all the money for. They didn't put you through things. You understand what I'm saying? It's your decision now. It's your job. You get what you put in. And I like what these different parents are doing and how they trying to lead their household while they still can. Again, I ain't mad at the Juju pick, Mom. That's a good investment. I'm just saying, but she do seem kind of young for your son. So, good job. Now, maybe that's a mother of the year candidate type quality, I would think. I don't know if just having a kid who is the best in the world, qualifies as being mother of the year. But shout out to you, Miss Tina Knowles. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I didn't check the requirements, but it's still Women History Month, so we gonna keep letting the ladies slide like we do every other month, because that's what y'all say we gotta do. Just like Stephen A had to let himself slide a little bit. He had to go and apologize. He had to go and right his wrongs. He had to go and bring in the apology the same way the disrespect came in. Very loudly, very direct. And we still don't appreciate it, Mr. Stephen A. But we heard you. We heard you. You saw what we did with the opportunity. 17 points. Look better than you thought he would. That's all I'm saying. Had Giannis on skates. Greek freak on skates. I don't know. Again, he looked all right. He looked all right. He wasn't passive because he ain't had to worry about who he was passing to. So he did a couple of things. I don't know. I still think he need practice. I still think we not close. But we don't need no negative talk. That's all we saying, Stephen. Now playoffs coming soon. Focus on that, Steve. Figure out who you think gonna make it. Focus on that right now. Show some love to the Lakers, even though right now we not too much. Right now we just rebuilding. LeBron back though, but we still figuring it out. So give us some time. Can we get some grace and mercy, please? Now, are y'all gonna give the Sixers and Paul George and Embiid and them some grace and mercy? I don't know. I'm not, but y'all are maybe. A lot of things about to happen, but we're not gonna do too much right now on sports. Not too much on basketball. Now look, rest in peace, George Foreman. Big boxing fan I am, and I definitely had a couple of his grills. Okay, I definitely back in the day was hitting them burgers. Back in college, I was whatever I could on that grill. If I could, I stole a couple from a couple people I knew who I didn't know no more, but I had their grill still. So I appreciate that. That got me through a few tough times. I actually watched the movie on Netflix when I had Netflix a while back. And it was actually a real good movie. I like the story about him and how everything unfolded. I hope a lot of that was true. But again, just rest in peace. Hey, y'all, we getting old. We getting old. It's coming, y'all. It's coming, and we don't know when it's coming, and it's coming for everybody. Not just for you. It's coming for people you know, too. Better love up on people. Y'all better have a little more love in y'all. I'm just saying. Look, I'm about to start more love. Now, I was going to try to show John Cena some love. I was going to try to WrestleMania, But John Cena didn't try to be a bad guy, He trying to change his image. He trying to, bring some spark back on this farewell tour. I don't know about all this John Cena, but it's catchy a little bit. It's cool, I don't know. I know what's not catchy, but who do be making a lot of catches. Kansas City Chiefs star young wide receiver Xavier Worthy. Hey, bro, y'all need to start picking better women or something. I know y'all get that money and they look good, and they be wanting to do some things for a little change, But bro, they want too much change. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta see how much is it gonna cost you, and sometimes it's okay to say no. Sometimes you might need to go to the chick who's with you shooting in the gym. Might need to go backwards to the oldies but goodies. Who gonna be there? Who gonna be there a little more loyal and through thick and thin. Okay, but ones you can trust. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Can't trust nobody. Okay, can't trust nobody all the way. You could trust a little bit of the way. But again, if you pick better, if you pick more evenly, then you ain't got to worry about having to trust as much. Stop trying to uplift. This ain't church. You know what I mean? This ain't community service. We're not donating and volunteering. I thought we were looking for partners, quality, equal. equal partners. I thought we might have wanted. Again, we know the ladies want an equal partner, but can the fellas get an equal partner too? I don't know, but this young man, he going through it right now. Especially when you got to sue your ex-fiance for domestic abuse. Tough times we living in right now. I just want to say tough times we living in, especially with my Saints. Hey, Brian, like nothing you done did so far. Just want to let you know real quick, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Y'all not doing too much. And heard y'all been supporting the Catholic Church in some not the best ways. But it's Lent right now, so I'm going to save it. But y'all need to do better. I need to see something. I need a splash. I want to see something quickly. If not, it's going to be some stuff. You need to make some adjustments. I've been making adjustments. I've been making tons of adjustments. I'm out here with 9 fingers, basically. I don't know what's going on right now. I had to go to the bowling alley recently. I had to go pay my little bill. I had to go, I had to go argue a little bit. I had to go stand up for myself a little bit. Let them know what it is. Had a gentleman tried to chime in, tried to act like he was going to try to say something. Like he didn't know who he was talking to. I try to tell you, I don't know what it look like. Don't let the pink hat and his bow tie fool you. Your boy a professional at the communication. Your boy know how to talk. He know how to explain himself. He ain't backing down from nobody. Sorry. Not sorry. But had to go handle some business. I love business. That's what I do. So that went pretty well. But big adjustments this way. This finger is cool. It's cool. Blessings on blessings. I'm happy to have a finger, Lord. Thank you. So not too much, But recently, since I'm still doing projects, I could use the hand, but not the finger. It's interesting. It don't hurt, but I can still do some things. Now, still doing these projects, still trying to work on some things, and I had Home Depot deliver some things. Why did they come first thing in the morning, 6 a.m., dark outside? And I'm thinking he going to be able to use this forklift and drive all the way to the back of the house. We put it in the notes, asked for him to deliver it to the backyard. He got there. I walked him to the back. He said, all right, I think I could do it. And got back there, and it was a little tight. He had the big forklift truck, and the wheels was a little too wide, Paul. So that didn't work. Only was able to do so much. Then he messed up my neighbor's grass. He messed up some of mine. I ain't care about mine, but I got to kind of fix the other side a little bit. But not too much. And then I had to call some other guys to be able to assist with getting these stones to the backyard. And that was a big process. Interesting process, none the least. Shout out to Thumbtack. I like what y'all be doing on that app. I need to use that a little bit more. I'm new to that. I usually don't want no home repairs. I'd rather just sell a home. But that's me. But I like that quick service. 2 guys come out. I'm thinking they're going to come with the forklift as that's what I'm asking for. I even called a guy when he said he on the way, thinking I could kind of explain some things, kind of prep him. He said, oh, we going to figure it out when we get there. I said, oh, okay. Got there, and then he said he going to do it by hand, and he got a hand truck, not a forklift. 2 Mexican. Now, they look legit. I don't know paperwork, but they look kind of legit. Had like 4.9 stars on the app. That's pretty decent. A lot of reviews, positive. So it was cool. It was cool. But, he wanted to try to charge, a few more extra dollars than what I thought I was going to pay. And I told him no out the gate. No negotiation. No. I'm cool. No thank you, sir, for your time. Have a great day. then he won't continue to negotiate. That's how I knew he was Mexican. He said, wait. What are you willing to pay? I said, okay, now you got my attention. Because that price wasn't it. Not that you have bad prices, but just that's not my price, bro. And sorry, you can't get in my pockets like that. No one can. No one can, unfortunately. So we renegotiated and came to a price. He did it in less time than he thought he would do it the first time. So I wonder who was right. Nonetheless, the job got done. Like I said, having this finger has some limitations. You know, I can't get it wet. I got to shower with a glove on. I got to wash dishes with a glove on. So it's just super interesting. You know, they didn't give me no extra colors for the stint. You know, it's just an adjustment. And that's what you learn in life. You know, you don't always know what's going to come your way, but you do have to figure it out. You do have to find a way. Nothing stopped. Although I got injured, everything around me is still happening. So I have no time to be patient. I have no time to sit around and twiddle my thumbs, as that's the only two things that's working right now that I got to, but it's going to be all right, just like it's going to be all right for you. You know, stick with it, handle business, keep doing what you're doing. Everything going to work out.
Can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been going hard in the paint, still blowing kush clouds till I can't feel like. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like. 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right?